the official playoff 12 in college football. Of course, there's always controversy with that. And away we go. There it is right there. The playoff 12 for this year's playoff will start in 2 weeks. Of course, the bye weeks will go to Indiana, big win against Ohio State. You got the 2 seed, Ohio State, 3 seed, Georgia, 4 seed, Texas Tech. And then everything comes out here. Your first round matchups, you got Bama against Oklahoma. You got James Madison against Oregon, Miami against Texas A&M, and then of course Tulane against Ole Miss. Let me ask you a question, Zach. Keep it simple and sweet. Is this the correct 12?
No.
Okay. Who should have been in here and who should not be?
First off, the James Madison Tulane. I get what we're doing, but this isn't college basketball. Get both those teams out.
Right.
But if we're gonna have to lead those 2 teams in, Alabama has the most embarrassing loss of any team on the board.
Right.
All right. They got blown out by Florida State.
Yep.
Can we remind everybody of what Florida State's record is? 5 fucking wins.
Yep.
So that is embarrassing. And they get a matchup against a team that already beat them in Oklahoma. Notre Dame shouldn't be crying about Miami. They should be crying about Alabama getting in with 3 losses or 2 teams that have 0 chance of winning and James Madison and Tulane. They shouldn't utter a single word about ACC AD because they don't want to play in a conference because they are greedy motherfuckers.
So my only gripe with Notre Dame fans right now has nothing to do with they should be they're one of the top 12 best teams in college football. No doubt about that. But my problem with Notre Dame fans is that their gripe is towards Miami. Wrong school, buddy. It's Alabama. Miami beat you guys.
And Miami was dominating them for 3 quarters.
Right.
Understand that Notre Dame came back in the 4th.
And I can't stand the whole like, oh, well, it was early in the year, week 1, week 2. Okay, was it a preseason game or was it a regular season game? Does it count? Either it counts or doesn't count.
Yeah, because first off, early in the season, Florida State and Miami, when they were dominating, we played week 1, and that could cost us our season. So shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Notre Dame.
Although I will say, I am not mad at them doing what they did as a result. Is it petty? Yes. But I don't give a fuck. Because I'm not going to sit there and cape for the NCAA either and let them get off Scott Road either. Easy. Because they got this wrong. But with Notre Dame, without question.
Well, I believe every bowl game outside of the college playoffs should now be a freshman-sophomore tryout. You should just be playing your freshmen and sophomores.
I agree.
But one last statement. Notre Dame beat one good team, USC. That's it. Beating USC should not give you a right to a ticket to a tournament for a chance at a national title. I'm sorry. This is not Pete Carroll's 2000 USC.
Right. Like I said, I think the grab is wrong at the wrong school. Your grab should be at Alabama, not at Miami. And you can't sit there and say, well, we have 2 better losses. Well, you can't use that argument when you're one of those same better losses or against Miami.
Yeah.
Can't do that. Having said that, though, it should be a fun playoff. A&M, Miami, easily the best matchup of the first round. Easily.
I agree.
But looking at this entire bracket, though, because you potentially get Ohio State, A&M second round. You potentially get Ole Miss, Georgia second round. You potentially get Oregon Tech second round. You get Indiana and I'll pick Bama and beat Oklahoma because I don't trust Oklahoma. The right side of the bracket is actually the toughest part. Indiana might have the. Indiana could be. You know what? Indiana could be Alabama. They really could.
Yeah.
I think they could.
And see, on the other way, I think the best possible second round matchup could be versus Ohio State. Could you imagine all the talk about that as a matchup and the replays from when Ohio State stole a championship from Miami?
Mm-hmm. Oh
So,
yeah. Who are you rooting for to win this whole thing?
Indiana,
Kind of am also too. If them or
Oregon.
what about Ole Miss though? This because the fucking pissed off Lane Kiffin.
No, because Lane Kiffin was trying to coach that team.
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, obviously you root for the underdogs, James Addison or Tulane, but I have no fucking shot.
No, I don't always root for underdogs. Sometimes I root for the biggest storyline, and that would be Indiana
Indiana.
winning it all.
Indiana's the best story. I agree with that.
Especially when you think, okay, Game 7 of the NBA Finals, they lose their star player. WNBA, Indiana Fever, lose their star player. NFL season, the Colts lose their star quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
What a way to get finally rewarded for living in Indiana. Your college Hoosiers, who are a basketball school, win the college football playoff.
Yeah.
That's the story.
Yeah. Should be a fun playoff though. Like I said, I think the right side of the bracket is the most interesting part of it, but we shall see how that plays out.